Hey you guys, happy Friday. Today is day 19 and today we'll be making biscuits. It's Friday and my heart is just screaming for some good old biscuits. So this book's been through a lot. My dog Dolly chewed it up, but the Junk Gypsy sisters have their daddy's buttermilk biscuit recipe in here. So that's what we're gonna be making today. I completely forgot about the buttermilk, so we're gonna be using 2%, which is not the greatest, but it's gonna be fine. We've got cold butter, so let's get started. So we're gonna cut this recipe in half and do 1 cup of flour. I'm gonna do 2 teaspoons of baking powder, and then 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda. 2 tablespoons of butter. And we need to preheat the oven to 450. All right, now we're just gonna cut the butter. And this is just how I like to do it, with a fork. And I literally just cut that in here. Probably because it's 2%, we're just gonna go with maybe a little bit less than this half. This 2% isn't as thick as buttermilk. All right. We're gonna flour our hands and then we're just gonna roll these babies up in a ball. And I've done this both ways, where I do it like he says and just kind of roll them into a ball. And I've also laid them out and cut them and made flaky layers. But honestly, for just a fast version, it's pretty fast. I'm not gonna lie. And when I cut this recipe in half, it makes about 5. All right, now we're gonna melt a little bit of butter in our cast iron. And there's my dough balls, you guys. Okay, so now I melted about a tablespoon of butter in my cast iron skillet in the oven. And now we're just gonna mix this around and roll our biscuits in here. And normally I make this in my little skillet, but I want to use a little one for the gravy and let the biscuits have room to expand in this one. But the little skillet's fine. And this is my Dolly Parton skillet. I'll have to show y'all the bottom of it later. All right, after you roll your biscuits in this butter, both sides, now we're gonna stick it in the oven for about 15 minutes and check it. My oven gets super hot because it's really old, but you can do 15 to 18 minutes just till they're lightly golden brown. While our biscuits are cooking, we're gonna make the gravy, which is white gravy, and I'm also gonna just pan sear a ribeye, and we're gonna have biscuits, gravy, and steak tonight for dinner. Okay, to make our gravy, we're gonna start with some good old bacon drippings.
them biscuits are ready. Ooh, yummy. We got some gravy. Now we just need some fried eggs.
All right, you guys, well, there you have it. We're having steak, eggs, biscuits, and gravy for this Friday night. I hope you learned something new. Maybe it was the easy biscuit recipe that you can make for you and your family on a Saturday morning or Friday night like we do. So thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you have a great evening.